Good morning, students, and welcome to your English language class. I hope you all are doing well. Dear students, I'm Renu June, and I will be teaching you English from now on. Now, as you all know, we need to learn a language so that we can communicate with other people. But we already have learned Hindi right from our childhood, and it's such a beautiful language. It's our mother tongue, and we are very comfortable speaking in Hindi. Then why we need one more language? So, students, as you must be aware, that in India itself we have more than 1,000 regional languages. Not everybody speaks Hindi in our own country, forget about the world. Where people speak German, Spanish, French, Japanese, and so many more languages. But English is the only language that is easily understood by everyone in our country as well as all over the world. English is a universal language, that's why we must learn it, students. Suppose if your father gets promoted and is asked to shift to Telangana. Obviously, you will have to go there with your family. But do you think you will find Hindi speaking people there? No. But certainly, there will be people who will be able to speak with you in English. It's a fast paced world, and if you want to explore new technologies, get higher education, and lead the world, you need to have a good command in English. I hope you all have understood what I'm trying to tell here. Now students, in today's video, I will be explaining the first chapter from your textbook Beehive. Now I hope that you all have your textbook with you. If not, you can read along with me from the screen. This chapter, The Fun They Had, is a fictional story which is written by Isaac Asimov. In this story, the author talks about the future generation, the kind of schools that the kids will be attending in the future, their classrooms, their textbooks, and how all that will be different from the present day schools. First of all, let's know about the main characters of the story. Margie. Margie is the central character of the story. She is a future generation kid and is 11 years old. Then we have Tommy, who's Margie's friend and is 13 years old. Now, the third character that we have in the story is Mrs. Jones, who's Margie's mother. And lastly, we have the county inspector. So, you see, students, these are the four main characters in the story that we'll be reading about. The story is all about the author's imagination, how he presumes the schools to be in the future. Right now, we are living in the 21st century, and this story will take you forward in the 22nd century. The setting of the story is in the future when perhaps there will be no school, no books. Now, how those students will miss going to school and will feel that their ancestors, that is the present generation, you all, had fun going to school, meeting and helping each other. In the story, we'll come to know that this is an imagination of a young girl named Margie who comes to know that their ancestors used to go to school. All the children used to study together. She feels that they all had a lot of fun when they went to school. So, when we read the story, we feel that school life is very good. And we are fortunate that we have real schools where we go, meet friends, and get a chance to study together. Now, if you see in the picture, you've been shown the schools of the future. Kids are learning through computer. There are virtual classrooms. There is a robotic teacher. And in place of printed books, you have moving electronic text or e-texts. Now, let us start reading the chapter. Margie even wrote about it that night in her diary. On the page headed 17th May 2157, she wrote, "Today Tommy found a real book." Now, Margie is the main character of the story. She is a girl of 11 years of age. She writes a diary on the night of 17th May 2157. Right now, we are living in 2020. As told earlier, the story is set in the future. So, almost 1.5 century, that is 140 years from now. At that time, Margie writes an entry in her diary. And she writes that Tommy found a real book. And she is feeling so strange because in her times, real books do not exist. They only have e-books, the virtual books. So books in the format of print on paper are extinct. And so Margie is astonished to see a real book. It was a very old book. Margie's grandfather once said that when he was a little boy, his grandfather told him that there was a time when all stories were printed on paper. Now, Margie is reminded of her grandfather. He told her that his grandfather studied all the books that were printed on paper. So, this kind of a book is historical or ancient for them, something which they cannot believe, they cannot imagine. यहाँ आप फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ में देखोगे कि मार्जी जो एक छोटी लड़की है वो अपनी डायरी में लिख रही है और उसने डेट जो है वो मेंशन की है 17 मई 2157 और वो उसमें लिखती है कि आज टॉमी को एक रियल बुक मिली और मार्जी ने आज तक रियल बुक नहीं देखी थी तो उसके लिए बहुत सरप्राइजिंग थिंग थी. Now let's start reading the next paragraph. They turned the pages which were yellow and crinkly, and it was awfully funny to read words that stood still instead of moving the way they were supposed to on a screen, you know. Now here the word crinkly means with many folds or lines or something which is wrinkled or crushed. Margie is talking about the book that Tommy had found. She says that the pages of the book had turned yellow and they had been crushed as it was very old. The children found it very funny to read the words which stood still. As the words were printed on the pages, they did not move. On the other hand, the books that Margie and Tommy read were online, e-books. So in the e-books, how it happens, the text keeps on moving as your screen moves, but it was different in the books printed on paper. And when they had turned back to the page before, it had the same words on it that it had when they read it at the first time. Now, आप देखोगे बच्चों के लिए टॉमी और मार्जी के लिए बहुत ही स्ट्रेंज एक्सपीरियंस था क्योंकि उन्होंने आज तक कभी रियल बुक देखी नहीं थी. Now, when you have a book which is printed on paper, whenever you flip the pages, you get to see the same. On the other hand, in an e-book, the text keeps on changing on the screen. The screen is same. You have the same screen in front of you, but the changing. So whenever printed रहता है. Okay, now next paragraph. Said Tommy, what a waste. When you are through with the book, you just put it away, I guess. Our television screen must have had 1,000,000 books on it, and it's good for plenty more. I wouldn't throw it away. Now, जो टॉमी है उसको ये printed book बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं आई. He said that it was a waste because he felt that whenever you complete reading a book, you have to throw it away. You cannot have some different story written on the same book. On the contrary, he felt that the computer screen was very good because the same screen had shown him many books and still he could read many more on it. He would not have to throw that screen away when once he had read a particular story. Next paragraph, same with mine, said Margie. She was 11 and hadn't seen as many telebooks as Tommy had. He was 13. With Tommy option, Margie was 11 years of age and she has read as many books as Tommy had because Tommy was older to Margie. He was 13 years of age. अब टॉमी जो है वो 13 ईयर्स का है और मार्जी 11 ईयर्स की है तो ऑब्वियसली टॉमी ने मार्जी से ज़्यादा बुक्स पढ़ी हुई हैं. She said, where did you find it? Now Margie is asking Tommy that where he had found the printed book. In my house, he pointed without was busy. Now what's an attic? Attic is a space just room. Now Tommy replied to Margie that he found the printed book in the storeroom of his house. He was so busy reading the book that he did not remove his glance from the book. उसने बिना अपनी नज़रें उठाए ही मार्जी को जवाब दिया कि ये बुक उसको अपने घर के स्टोर रूम में मिली. What's it about? Margie asked that what the book was about. School. Tommy replied that the book was about school. About going to school, about the life at school. Margie was scornful. Now, what do you mean by scornful? When you show your dislike for something, जब आपको कोई चीज़ पसंद नहीं आती है and the expression you have on your face, that is scornful. Now, school. What's there to write about school? I hate school. Now, Margie hated the word school, and so she said that what had been written in geography, and she had until her mother had shaken her head sorrowfully and sent for the county inspector. What is Margie's school? Margie's school is a mechanical teacher. A mechanical teacher, which means the machine which teaches you, and not that school where we all go. Now, why did Margie hate school? Margie's school was a virtual classroom. It was not a real school like we have today. So, in the future, we are thinking that the schools will be virtual classrooms. There will be machines or robots that will be teaching the children. Margie hated this machine because it was giving her so many tests in geography, which were very difficult for her, and she was performing very bad. Finally, her mother thought that there was something wrong with the machine, and so she had called the county inspector to check it. He was a round little man with a red face and a whole box of tools with dials and wires. नाउ बच्चों, अब ये जो काउंटी इंस्पेक्टर आता है उसको डिस्क्राइब किया गया है कि कैसा दिखता है वो. ही इज़ अ राउंड लिटिल मैन विद अ रेड फेस and he has come to check the mickle teacher. He was carrying a big box full of tools with dials and wires. He smiled at Margie and gave her an apple, then took the teacher apart. He opened the machine just to check it. What's the fault? Margie had hoped he wouldn't know how to put it together again, but he knew how all right. And after an hour or so, there it was again, large and black and ugly, with a big screen on which all the lessons were shown and the questions were asked. Now, once he had opened the computer, the county inspector, Margie wished that he would be unable to close it back because she did not like the computer. She did not like to study from this teacher. But the man was an expert, and within an hour, he had repaired the computer and had closed it and made it ready to teach Margie once again. Margie gives a description of the computer. She feels that it is very huge, it is black in color, and she dislikes its appearance. It has a big screen, and all the lessons appear on the screen, and many questions are asked on the same screen, which are difficult for Margie. अब मार्जी को ये जो टीचर है, जो मैकेनिकल टीचर है, जो मशीन है, वो बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं है क्योंकि उसको बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस वो पूछती है मशीन्स, जो कि उसको समझ में नहीं आते और बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट लगते हैं. नाउ दैट वाजंट सो बैड. द पार्ट मार्जी हेटेड मोस्ट was the slot where she had to put home test papers. Slot means a given space. Now, Margie hated this mechanical teacher the most because she had to submit her homework and test papers to it. She always had to write them out in a punch code they made her learn when she was 6 years old, and the mechanical teacher calculated the marks in no time. Now, Margie had to write her homework and her test papers in a particular punch code that is a computer language. She had learned the language at the age of 6. The machine checked the papers and calculated her marks in a few seconds. The inspector had smiled after he was finished and patted Margie's head. He said to her mother, "It's not the little girl's fault, Mrs. Jones. I think the geography sector was geared a little too quick." अब देखो बेटा, जो हम बात कर रहे थे, मार्जी जो है वो अपने जोग्राफी टेस्ट अच्छे से नहीं दे पाई. इट वॉज विद द कंप्यूटर और विद द रोबोट. तो अब बच्चे के ऊपर प्रेशर था इस बात का कि शी इज़ नॉट परफॉर्मिंग वेल, बट एक्चुअली इट वॉज द फॉल्ट ऑफ द कंप्यूटर एंड नॉट द स्टूडेंट. Geared to means adjusted to a particular standard or level. Now, those things happen sometimes. I've slowed it up to an average 10-year level. Now, the county inspector said that sometimes machines malfunctioned, and that is what had happened. He had slowed it down and set it to the pace of a learner of 10 years of age. अब उसने जो कंप्यूटर है उसकी स्पीड को थोड़ा स्लो कर दिया है और उसको एक जो 10 ईयर्स का लर्नर होता है उसके लेवल पे उसको सेट कर दिया है. Actually, the overall pattern of her progress is quite satisfactory, and he patted Margie's head again. अब वो मार्जी की तारीफ करते हुए बोल रहा है that she is learning at a good pace. He again patted Margie's head in order to cheer her up. Now Margie was disappointed. She had been hoping they would take the teacher away altogether. अब मार्जी जो है वो एक्सपेक्ट कर रही थी कि जो कंप्यूटर है उसको वो रिपेयर ना कर पाए, जो काउंटी इंस्पेक्टर हैं, और वो उसको अपने साथ ले जाए. नाउ बट मार्जी not want to learn. She didn't want to study from this machine, and she wanted that the inspector should take it away. They had once taken Tommy's teacher away for nearly a month because the history sector had blanked out completely. Blanked out मतलब कोई चीज़ इरेज हो जाना या बिल्कुल completely साफ हो जाना कहीं से. Now, Margie is reminded of the time when Tommy's mechanical teacher had been taken away for repair for almost 1 month, and she was enjoying her time as she didn't have any teacher. Margie को वो टाइम याद आ रहा है जब उसका जो मैकेनिकल टीचर है वो ख़राब हो गया था, फॉल्टी हो गया था, और उसको जो काउंटी इंस्पेक्टर हैं वो अपने साथ ले गए थे. इट हैड बीन टेकन अवे बिकॉज द हिस्ट्री सेक्टर, the portion of the machine that taught the history subject had been wiped out. वो पूरा साफ हो गया था, वाइप आउट हो गया था. So the mechanical teacher did not have any memory of it and had to be taken away for repair. So she said to Tommy, why would anyone write about school? Now we know the reason for Margie's dislike for school, so she asked Tommy that why would anyone write about school? अब जो हमने अभी हिसाब से हमें समझ में आया है कि मार्जी यूज़ टू डिसलाइक हर स्कूल, यूज़ टू डिसलाइक हर मैकेनिकल टीचर, तो इसलिए वो टॉमी से पूछती है दैट व्हाई वुड एनीवन राइट अबाउट स्कूल. Tommy looked at her with very superior eyes because it's not our kind of school, stupid. This is the old kind of school that they had hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Now, सुपीरियर आइज़ मतलब क्योंकि टॉमी उससे बड़ा था और टॉमी ने उससे ज़्यादा बुक्स पढ़ी हुई थी. सो टॉमी वॉज लुकिंग एट मार्जी विद सुपीरियर आइज़ because he knew something that Margie was not aware of. He said that Margie was silly because she did not know that many years ago the school was not the kind they had. मतलब उसको ये पता था कि ये जो स्कूल की यहाँ पर बात हो रही है वो बहुत पहले होते थे, अब वो स्कूल नहीं होते हैं, और मार्जी को उनके बारे में कुछ भी नहीं पता था. He added loftily, pronouncing the word carefully, centuries ago. Loftily means in a superior way, as if he knows everything. And he has become very proudy, and he's saying that centuries ago they used to have schools. Tommy wanted to stress on centuries ago the school were not like the ones they had. Margie was hurt. Well, I don't know what kind of school they had all the time ago. She read the book over his shoulder for a while, then said, anyway, they had a teacher. नाउ मार्जी जो है टॉमी के बिहेवियर से थोड़ी हर्ट थी, और उसको ये भी नहीं पता था कि सेंचुरीज़ अगो पहले कैसे स्कूल होते थे. शी वॉज क्यूरियस एंड इमेजिन अ ग्रुप ऑफ चिल्ड्रन बीइंग टॉट बाय अ ह्यूमन टीचर. शी लुक्ड ओवर टॉमीज शोल्डर ट्राइंग टू रीड द बुक एंड सेड दैट परहैप्स दे हैड अ टीचर, अ ह्यूमन टीचर. Sure, they had a teacher, but it wasn't a regular teacher, it was a man. Regular मतलब normal, the usual kind. ओके, अब उनके लिए रेगुलर टीचर मीन्स अ मैकेनिकल टीचर, और उनको ये देखकर बहुत सरप्राइज फील हो रहा था कि दे वर गेटिंग टॉट बाय अ मैन. अ मैन, हाउ कुड अ मैन बी अ टीचर? Margie could not believe that a man was a teacher because she had always seen a machine doing that. Well, he just told the boys and girls things and gave them homework and asked them questions. A man isn't smart enough. Margie said that a man teacher is not as smart as the machine teacher. Sure he is. My father knows as much as my teacher. अब जो टॉमी है वो कह रहा है कि नहीं, ऐसी बात नहीं है. इवन मेरे फादर जो हैं वो जो मेरा मैकेनिकल टीचर है उस जितना ही जानते हैं. He knows almost as much. I bet. अच्छा, Betcha means it's an informal way of saying bet you or I'm sure. Now, Tommy could bet on it that the human teacher knew as much as the mechanical teacher did. Margie wasn't prepared to dispute that. She said, I wouldn't want a strange man in my house to teach me. Now, dispute means to disagree with when you are opposing something. Margie did not want to discuss this further and added that she did not want a strange man, the human teacher, to come to her house to teach her. Now, Tommy screamed with laughter. You don't know much, Margie. The teachers didn't live in the house, they had a special building, and all the kids went there. Now, Tommy found it very funny when Margie said that she did not want a strange man to come to her house to teach her. He said, he said that teachers didn't come to the students' house to teach them. They had a special building, a school, and the students went to the school to study. And all the kids learned the same thing. Margie was astonished and asked that did all the children learn the same thing? Sure, if they were the same age. Now Tommy said that all the children of the same age studied the same thing. But my mother says a teacher has to be adjusted to fit the mind of each boy and girl it teaches and that each kid has to be taught differently. Now, Margie refers to a machine. She says that her mother told her that the machine had to be tuned to the level of each boy or a girl who was studying from it. Now, मार्जी की मदर जो कहती हैं कि जो मैकेनिकल टीचर है उसको एडजस्ट करना पड़ता है हर बॉय और गर्ल के लेवल के हिसाब से सो दैट वो उसको इंडिविजुअली पढ़ा सके और जो बच्चे का लेवल है उसके हिसाब से उसको पढ़ा सके जस्ट द सेम दे डिडंट डू इट दैट वे देन इफ़ यू डोंट लाइक इट यू डोंट हैव टू रीड द बुक. Tommy replied that in the past they did not do it that way. He got irritated at Margie and said that she need not read the book. Now, I didn't say I didn't like it, Margie said quickly. Now, Margie is interested in the book. She is curious to know what kind of schools were there. She wanted to read about those funny schools. Margie was inquisitive. She was curious. She wanted to know what kind of schools there were in the past, and she felt they were fun. They weren't even half finished when Margie's mother called. Margie, school. Now, Margie had read just half of the book when her mother called her, as it was time for her to attend her virtual school. Margie looked up. Not yet, Mama. Margie's school was in the next room, next to her bedroom. She said to her mother that not yet, she did not want to go to school. Now, she said Mrs. Jones, and it's probably time for Tommy too. Margie's mother said to Tommy that it was time for him to go to school too. Now, Margie said to Tommy, can I read the book some more with you after school? Margie was so interested in reading the book that she asked Tommy if she could read the book with him after school. Maybe, he said nonchalantly. Now, nonchalantly means not showing much interest or enthusiasm, and very carelessly he said that maybe, okay, we'll see. Now, he walked away whistling, the dusty old book tucked beneath his arm. Tommy was feeling very great because Margie was interested in reading the book. He placed the book under his arm and he went off to his home. Margie went into the schoolroom. It was right next to her bedroom, and the mechanical teacher was on and waiting for her. Margie reached her school. और मार्जी का स्कूल कहाँ था? It was a room next to her bedroom. It was a virtual classroom. There was a machine teacher for Margie. It was on and it was waiting for her to begin teaching her. It was always on the same time every day except Saturday and Sunday because her mother said little girls learned better if they learned at regular hours. Now, Margie studied all the days except Saturdays and Sundays at the same time from this mechanical teacher. Margie's mother was very particular. She had told Margie that she would learn better if she would study every day at the same time. Now, the screen was lit up and it said, Today's arithmetic lesson is on the addition of proper fractions. Please insert yesterday's homework in. Margie sat in the front of the machine, similar to a computer, and the machine was turned on. It said that the lesson of the day was in arithmetic and the topic was addition of proper fractions. Further, it instructed her to insert the homework of the previous day in the slot for inserting the homework. अब जो मशीन है वो उसको कमांड दे रही है कि टुडे वील बी लर्निंग अबाउट द एडिशन ऑफ प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शंस इन अर्थमेटिक एंड शी हैज़ टू इंसर्ट द होमवर्क ऑफ द प्रीवियस डे. जो लास्ट डे उसने काम किया था वो उसको इंसर्ट करना था जो स्लॉट दिया है होमवर्क का उसमें. मार्जी डिड सो विद अ साई. मार्जीज लाइफ is also very mechanical, just like a machine. अब मार्जी रोज़ एक ही मैकेनिकल टीचर से पढ़ के काफ़ी बोर हो गई है एंड शी इज़ ऑल्सो बिकम वेरी मैकेनिकल. देर इज़ नो फन इन हर क्लासरूम. इट इज़ वेरी डल एंड बोरिंग, जस्ट लाइक अ मशीन. She was thinking about the old schools they had when her grandfather's grandfather was a little boy. अब मार्जी जो है वो जो पुराने स्कूल्स होते थे, प्रीवियस जनरेशन स्कूल्स जो होते थे, उनके बारे में सोच रही है कि वहाँ कितनी मस्ती, कितना मज़ा आता होगा उन स्कूलों में जो जिनके बारे में उसने अपने दादाजी से सुना था. All the kids from the whole neighborhood came, laughing and shouting in the schoolyard, sitting together in the classroom, going home together at the end of the day. Now, this is the life that you all are living at present, but for the future kids, it will be just a memory of the past because their life will be very different. They will study from machines. When Margie comes to know that in the past children used to go to school, they sat together, laughed, and shouted in the school, she gets curious about it and wants to go to school. The writer wants us to realize the importance of school in our life. Children sometimes get bored and fed up of going to school, but if you don't have a school, you won't get to meet friends. Your life will be very dull and boring. They learned the same things so they could help one another with the homework and talk about it. Now, the kids of the same age group, they used to learn the same things और वो एक दूसरे की हेल्प कर सकते थे होमवर्क में. Margie feels that school is so much fun. And the teachers were people. She found it very strange that the teachers were not machines but they were human beings. The mechanical teacher was flashing on the screen when we add fractions 1 by 2 and 1 by 4. As Margie had inserted her homework, there was no pause, friends. Margie was thinking about the fun they had. The story with the title of the fun they had. The fun the students had when they went to the real schools. Margie is thinking about the kids of the past who went to school and enjoyed studies. Now students, I hope you all have enjoyed reading the story. Now here's your homework. You have to write the summary of this lesson and also the character sketch of all the characters of the story. You can write it in your rough notebooks and submit your work to me positively by tomorrow evening. If you have any doubts, you can clear them from me in the WhatsApp group of class 9th. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching this video.